I don't normally DJ with Norman. It's a totally separate scene. I don't know much about his music, to be honest. And probably vice versa. It's just two different scenes, really, really different scenes. He's more at the pop end of the market, and that's fine for what he wants, and I'm more at the, I wouldn't say underground, but I'm not at the pop end of the market. Good luck to him for being in the pop end of the market.
Fucking in heaven. Fat boy Slim is fucking in heaven. Fat boy Slim is fucking in heaven. Fat boy Slim is fucking in heaven. Fucking in heaven. Fat boy Slim is 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 fucking in heaven.
The first record that I put on, it didn't go Dave Clarke is here everyone, but everyone screamed because it was a different vibe than the previous record. And I mean, people know. I think I might have cultivated sort of a quietness which I like. Yeah, it enables me to be a whole person as opposed to this entity, DJ entity. I think dance music will evolve constantly now, and I think it'll probably be around for possibly another 10 years. I'm hoping so, because I want to retire in 10.
Was Fabrice there last night?
Can you stop filming now? It's strange because my parents really thought they were middle class. Yeah, the house they lived in was very, very small. The bedroom that I had just had enough room for a single bed in it and a cupboard. That was all that was in my room. And the spare bedroom, which was a bigger room, which I should have had, my parents couldn't really afford the house, so they had to have foreign students staying there. And I never had my own space ever. And yet apparently we were like upper middle class. I never quite worked it out until I was older that we're definitely not upper middle class at all. It's a very, very class-based society in this country. Even if they tell you it's not now, it still is. And all of a sudden you go to someone else's house and you start thinking, shit, this is a fucking big house. And it's not a big house, but it's so big compared to yours. And I didn't have any space to do any homework even if I wanted to, mentally as well as physically. So I just wanted to get the fuck out of there all the time. So I left home when I was about 15, I think, 14.
Oh, your parents couldn't cope with you?
They couldn't cope with each other. That was the problem, they couldn't cope with each other. I've never been able to actually have a relationship with them both at the same time. He doesn't even know I've got a son. I mean, for a while I didn't talk to my mother either. So, Robbie, you know a little bit more about me now?
It sounds like I have exactly the same sort of background.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I remember looking, like, I have friends who had family life, and I used to look at them, and I don't really get jealous, but I used to look at them with complete jealousy.
Yeah, I did. I used to be exactly
I used to hate that. I used to think, how can, you know...
Why are they so happy?
Yeah. I mean, when I was at school with some kids, some of the kids that really bullied me because they had like really good lives and stuff, and they just took the piss because I was slightly different. Yeah, they're just selling computers now. And that cracks me up because I can go in there with a checkbook and say, oh, I'll have a couple of those.
Yeah.
And then, ironically, in a really weird way, those people that had that really happy family life are completely stuffed because they've had that whole environment cocooning them from any...
That's right.
From any problems. They're not, do you know what I mean? And so they haven't really achieved much. And yet, if my family took credit for where I am, I'd be really fucking pissed off. I don't know what I'd have on my gravestone, but I'd certainly, if I knew I was dying, I'd certainly make a tape for everyone to listen to. I'll probably have Samuel Barber of Dejo for strings on there. Midnight Cowboy. The Man with the Child in His Eyes. In fact, I'll probably at my funeral there'll be so many suicides from people being so depressed with the music that I chose. And I'll make those fuckers cry.
Everybody's talking at me. I don't hear a word they're saying, only the echoes of my mind. People stopping and staring, I can't see their faces, only the shadows of their eyes. I'm going where the sun keeps shining through the pouring rain, going where the weather suits my clothes